It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Oh, it is a beautiful day here in South Florida. Hello and welcome to the KVJ Show. How are your flowers doing, Virginia? The orchids surviving, or are they just toast?
They are, I would say 50% of them are wilted completely.
You think done for good, huh?
I think this round, now they will come back.
Okay.
They're very resilient. They'll come back next, whatever. I don't even know if this is spring. What is this?
Exactly.
What is this?
Flowers are tough to navigate, dog.
The orchids will come back. I believe.
Okay, that's good. We got to have faith. Also, the iguanas, I believe, must be rebounding and feeling a lot better with temperatures over 45 degrees now. So they're doing okay. Still trying to figure out what the truth is, because about this time yesterday, we had an email saying that they projected, at least this was the claim in the email we got from one of our KVJ Nationers, that 50% of the iguana population was going to be taken out. But then people were saying that Ron McGill, you know, the very esteemed head of the Zoo Miami,
He's a very smart guy.
Absolutely. I mean, to me, he's, one of the utmost authorities in South Florida when it comes to animals, and he was talking about how they have adapted now that they're here, even though they're an invasive species. They kind of get it, and they are burrowing, finding warmth, and so that's a way that they've adapted. So if it gets too cold, some of the dummies are like outside, and you're like going, come on, man, get inside, Fred.
Dig a hole, Fred.
Yeah, and the other ones are like, and they go down there and they just hang out and kind of stay away from it.
Grab that pellet gun, Fred.
So
Fred, he forgot to burrow.
Yes. So maybe the ones, if any of them did. Yeah, I'm just kind of curious because, if you've got an iguana that's just laid out on your sidewalk today, good chance that thing is not cold shocked and ain't coming back.
So I saw a video that Denny put up, who does the afternoon show here. He had seen an iguana frozen solid on like the curb by his house. Yeah. He took one of his sweaters and wrapped up the frozen iguana in the sweater.
Yeah.
And then he went to work and came back, and then all that was there was the sweater.
Yes.
So he thinks maybe it warmed up and then it's out there living its best iguana life.
Probably. You could call him a lifesaver.
Great. He's saving the invasive species.
That's it. Yes, right.
Danny.
We need to say more manatees and probably less iguanas, but,
Well, I mean,
he's
also,
a sweet pea.
hashtag save pythons.
I can't get down with that.
No.
I can't get down with that.
Yeah, I cannot get down with that. And I think whatever we lost, the iguanas will more than enough make up for it and fast.
They know how to reproduce.
Yes, that's just kind of how they operate. But it is going to be a little bit of a warmer day today. In fact, we are getting into the perfect zone now when you're talking about temperatures. Looks like we're going to be at about 73 for a high today, but then it kind of drops down again quickly. So it's going to toy with your head. You'll be at 73 today, looking really nice. And then tomorrow, the high's only going to be 67. Looks like we'll be back into the low 40s.
Oh, okay.
And then Friday, it warms back up to 64. And then by the weekend, we're at about 73. And then get ready, because next week, I'm looking at a week from now, projected high 79 degrees.
Oh, total weather.
Yes. So it's going to get warm again. So it's all over the place.
them toads be staring you down while you're laying in that bed.
That's it. That's what they do. So that's what you're looking weather-wise as you get ready for today. You got to kind of be on top of your mark to know exactly how you got to dress. Changes so much every single day.
Yes, you got to check it every single day.
Yeah. I've been talking to so many people that didn't fully understand how to turn the heat on in their house.
Panda turned ours on, and I don't think we had put it on for 18 months.
Right.
And it smelled a little bit like I was burning clothing.
Right. It's when I cranked ours on, probably for the first time in 15 years, it smelled like the house was on fire. I'm like, what have I done?
When I went to Oregon, the heater was talking to me.
Ugh.
Jason, don't go to sleep.
That's scary.
That is terrifying.
It just had sounds to it.
Yes. Virginia, you said that your husband is kind of a super dad here today. So what did your husband Panda do that was so super daddish?
So for many months, Rocco's e-bike has been busted. He let one of his little friends, a spastic kid, this kid, this kid with them 2 left feet, he let him borrow his bike. And this kid, of course, right when he gets on it, drives right into a stop sign. I was oh my gosh.
Well, how's the kid? Is the kid okay?
He's fine. He fell in the grass. But the bike, the e-bike, he wrecked it and it hit the pavement right where the battery connects to the actual bike. So it busted this plastic part of it, and we went to try to use it afterwards, and it wouldn't work. So we brought it around to different places to get the battery replaced. Turns out it's a prototype battery. This e-bike was gifted to him, and it's not available for purchase anywhere. This battery doesn't exist because it was a prototype that was built, and then the bike was never manufactured on a large scale.
Of course, right.
Of course.
That's how they like to do it these days.
We can't buy the replacement battery, but alas, we were very thankful because it was a sweet, sweet gift that we got. But so it's been sitting in the garage. We brought it to a battery shop. We brought it to an e-bike shop. They were like, we don't know what to do with this. Nobody could fix it. So Panda finally yesterday had a few free hours. He took the whole thing apart, rewired it.
Okay.
Attached the wire to the proper place on the bike and have all the wires touching.
Wow.
And duct taped it all together. I mean, it looks trashy. It looks Sanford and Son. It looks put together.
Right.
But it works.
That's what's important.
So Panda was so proud to give it to Rocco yesterday, and he was riding around the neighborhood beaming. My dad fixed it.
Well, that's very sweet.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That is very cool. Did he wear a cape while he did it all?
He had a certain, puffed out dad chest yesterday.
Okay.
I saw Panda walking with a little swagger.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I did it.
Good for him. He should.
I agree.
That's the way it should be. In fact, I saw this story today. This is, I guess, good for all dads who are in the game and love to do those kind of things. They say dad's early parenting may have a stronger influence on a child's long-term health than the mom's behavior. At least in traditional two-parent families, it says. They say when fathers were less sensitive, more competitive with their toddlers, or withdrawn by age of 2, their children were more likely to show signs of inflammation and poor blood sugar control by the age of 7. So even though the mom is kind of the calming force and is there, how the dad interacts with the kid is greatly going to affect their health, and they can see it in the kid's markers by the age of 7.
I believe it.
Yeah, who wrote that? IHateMen.com.
Penn State University.
If you stress your kids out, there, of course, is going to be an inflammatory reaction. We are creatures. We are animals. We are controlled by hormones and emotions. And when you upset a creature, it's detrimental to their health.
No, you're right. Women never, ever, ever make a creature feel insecure or crazy.
Never.
Never, yeah.
Yeah, so they say that just having the dad involved is kind of a big deal. If they show warmth and cooperation, they say the kids will really notice if you guys are parenting in tandem, and they see that. If the dad is a great assist, he's there to comfort and really coddle and warm the kid's heart, then the kid will have a lot better health. So just going to show you kind of the importance of dads.
Amen.
Yes, which is a big lesson to learn. So this mom wants to know if maybe it is time to throw in the towel on travel baseball. I know that other people have probably been here at some point in their life.
I've never been there, but I can tell you just the sound of it.
Now's the time.
Hearing the horror stories of travel ball, to me, is like a nightmare.
The Kevin Rawson was in traveling softball, so you know about it.
Yeah.
We experienced it vicariously through you, and I was like, that sounds miserable.
You know every terrible town throughout the state of Florida.
Yeah, that's where they always have the tournaments. I don't know why.
I don't think I love my kids that much.
Yeah. Well, the crazy thing about it, I was kind of looking into this. You know, my daughter got out for the most part by 2020. She left high school in 2016. That's when I really kind of stopped coaching her and everything. But they say even over the last 5 years, the cost of youth sports has risen by 46%.
Oh, my gosh.
Which I can't imagine because it was insane when I was involved in it. And they say that's driven by travel expenses, equipment, private coaching, everything else. And you think, I mean, things are more expensive now than they were before the pandemic.
Well, that's what I did for a living before I did our radio gig was I would do personal baseball lessons with kids, and the parents were unbearable. I had to get out.
They say families are now spending an average of $1,000 annually per child for a primary sport and up to $3,000 to $7,000 for competitive travel teams. So it's pretty crazy what's going on. So I think with those kind of costs, that's why we have this email that says, I am writing this as a mom who's exhausted, conflicted, and honestly not sure if I'm doing the right thing anymore. Our son is 14. He's been playing travel baseball since he was little. My husband played baseball through college and never made it beyond that. But he still firmly believes this is the path our son has to take. Travel ball, private hitting lessons, gear, fees, flights, hotels, all of it. They're close to about $10K a year. And it is pushing our family finances to the brink. I haven't had a vacation that wasn't baseball related since our son was 6 years old. Everything we do revolves around tournament schedules and training. Now, I support our son. I love watching him play, and I want him to have opportunities, but I also don't realistically see him playing past college, even if that. And even then, the odds of a meaningful scholarship feel incredibly small compared to what we're spending now. What scares me most is that I think he's getting burnt out. He's quieter about baseball, less excited, more tired, but my husband refuses to see it. Or maybe he just doesn't want to. I worry that some of this is about chasing a dream he never got to finish, and I don't know how to say that without starting a war. I just keep thinking, wouldn't it be smarter to take even half of this money and put it towards college savings, toward letting our son choose who he wants to be at 18, not locking him into something at 14? But every time I bring it up, I'm made to feel like I'm giving up on our son and not believing in him enough. So I'm asking honestly, has anyone been in this position? Did you fight harder to push through and make it work, or did you push back and say enough financially, emotionally, as a family? I don't want to crush dreams. I also don't want resentment, debt, or a burnout kid who ends up hating the game. I just want to do what's actually best for him and for our family. Any perspective would mean more than you know. A very tired baseball mom.
You don't need the best equipment to be the best baseball player, first of all. Mm-hmm. I've seen many people be very great at their gift with the worst equipment. So that's the first thing.
The thing that I would tell you that the valuable lesson that I learned is there are so many factors that drive someone is going to be at an elite level. And I saw kids who would come in with unmatched desire, who truly loved the sport, who went insane for it. They had already some athletic ability, and then they were able to get some good coaching. And with those three factors, that's when I noticed kids who would go on and play at a D1 level or get some meaningful reps when it came to playing at the next level. And the fact that your kid is maybe not driving it, you always have to let the kid steer. You have to give them the power, and you invest based on their passion. If they keep getting opportunities and you can afford it, then you can invest in that. But I think you're putting the cart before the horse when you throw all this money at it and you're dragging your kid along. Your kid needs to be driving the bus, and you need to be sitting in the back seat and trying to fuel him and fund him, but don't do it the other way around. And I think that's what this dad is doing. Now, that's the bigger question, letting the dad see how he's doing this wrong.
If I was you as the mom, I would sit down with my son and have a real heart-to-heart. He's 14. He's old enough to be able to start making decisions for himself. He's old enough to understand where his parent is coming from financially, emotionally, spiritually. Like, you need to have a real heart-to-heart with him and say, look, I want you to have a happy childhood. I want you to be investing your time and energy, and I want to be investing my resources in things that make you happy. This is where you teach him in his life. Things that make you happy are the most important things you can give yourself. And if this baseball thing isn't making you happy, then what are we doing?
Yeah.
But you have to have a real talk with him and tell him it's okay to express how he really feels. And maybe the two of you do that. And then you go speak to dad after you get your game plan together.
Yeah, that sounds like the right advice to me. But the way you're feeling, I wouldn't continue trudging on. I don't know. You're doing a good service for your kid, for yourself, for your family.
And you're showing your kid, okay, let's go into debt. Let's hurt ourselves financially to do this thing that the kid doesn't even want to do. I mean, it's not a cycle you want him to repeat, I hope.
Now, I got several texts that came in here about how you possibly want to handle this because the dad is all in. And it seems like maybe the kid is waffling a bit. And they said, we're in travel ball as well, 12 and under. We've done it since my son was 7, and it's a lot. We ask our son every season, so do you still want to play? He should have a say, and you got to judge his enthusiasm.
I love that. Yes.
And one person said, just ask the kid one day if he wants to skip practice. His answer will tell you everything, if he's all in or not. And you're right. When I start seeing that the kid doesn't want to practice, I'm like, if you don't have that drive to be out there nonstop, if working all day and all night, then we don't deserve the $10,000 to $15,000 investment.
And here's the rule in my house. I don't know about your house. Like, kids got to do something.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't like baseball? Okay, that's fine. You have to figure out something that you do like. Is it music? Is it a different sport? Is it some kind of like chess club? Is it some kind like you're not going to sit at home. You're not going to be on the computer. You're not going to let your brain turn to mush. You're not going to just watch cartoons all day. You have to do something. But if baseball isn't it for him, it's your job as a parent to help him figure out what is it for him.
Joe is on here from West Palm Beach, and I think there's one key word that you got to have in here, and I think that word is fun. What are your thoughts on this, Joe?
Hey, well, thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, so, I love what she said, and honestly, it's not just baseball, it's all sports this day. It's different than, when we grew up. It's an all-in thing. We used to have seasons. Now there's no longer seasons, so the burnout factor does come into play. But I kind of understand where the dad's coming in here because there's a factor of he probably had the best times of his life playing on the baseball field, and probably made the best memories, the best friends. He probably didn't understand at the time the lessons that a young youth sport teaches you about work ethic, failure, adversity, working as a team, all those things that you don't necessarily see when you're playing, but you see and you can take it into the workforce. So as a father, he probably just wants that same experience for his son. And with the private lessons that, we didn't do that, maybe we hit in the garage with our dad, but the private lessons, he wants them to be better because it's more fun when you're better.
It is. And I think the desire to be better is what drives the fun. And if there isn't that desire to be better, then I don't think the fun is going to be there. And I think that's one thing you really have to equate and you have to look. Is your kid really having fun? Now, I noticed sometimes with my daughter, she had a lot more fun when it came to the pizza parties and the going out to dinners afterwards. I'm like, well, okay, so if that's
the
really the fun
social
part,
aspect.
right. Can't we do Girl Scouts? It's got to be a lot cheaper, I would think.
We can throw a pizza party every Friday and save ourselves thousands.
Right, yes. I think fun is a big component to this. And one text said, the dad is not going to let this kid quit baseball. It sounds like he wants to live out the dad's dream. And yeah, you're right. That is the toughest thing. That's why I say this to a lot of dads, because I saw this nonstop where the dads wanted it so much more than their kids. And I said, take off your blinders. This isn't about you. It's about your kid. Don't make it about you.
Remove your ego
Yeah.
and think about, okay, what's really best for my kid?
Yeah, easier said than done.
And your wife, too. I mean, think about your wife.
Yeah.
She's writing a radio station because she doesn't know what to do. She's frustrated. She's worried about finances.
Yeah.
Like, you got to get your head on straight.
And she wants a real non-baseball vacation.
If she said she hasn't had a vacation since your child was 6.
Yeah.
He's now 14.
8 years.
Y'all.
Since they've had a non-baseball vacation.
That's not cool for anybody, especially for a burnt out mom.
Yeah. Somebody texted in on the thread here and they said, dance moms, we're looking at $20K a year minimum. I think that's the most I've heard.
$20K. What are we doing?
Yeah, it's got to be that, or if you're in the equestrian world. I think that's the only thing that would trump Dance Moms.
Oh, yeah. Horse World.
Yeah. I think that's the only thing more expensive. So, well, are you excited about this? Tonight, a TV show is making its triumphant return to television.
Doing the show again, Frog.
That's right. We are so excited to be back where it all started and then ended and then is maybe starting again, depending on how tonight goes. It's the Muppet Show.
And it starts right now.
It's time to get things started.
Sensational, inspirational, celebrational.
Can't believe they're doing the old show again.
Well, if it ain't broke.
No, they are broke. That's why they're doing it.
This is what we call a Muppet Show.
I grew up on that show.
I did too. It is so exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, I will make Rocco watch this. And I will glue him to the chair if I have to.
I think it'll be interesting to see just how it is received, but it seems like it's been a part of so many different generations, not just ours. It's something that seems to always kind of recycle and come back. And in fact, that's one of the jokes in the promos where Sabrina Carpenter's talking to Miss Piggy, and she's like, yeah, you know, like my parents watched and their parents watched, and then she gets upset because it's kind of like an age joke. But I mean, it was good. There was singing, dancing, there was comedy, it was, you know, Muppets. I mean, it's like everything you wanted.
It was the best.
In fact, I can't think of a show that really kind of embodies generation after generation other than the Muppet Show. And it's kind of cool that it's going to be unleashed on this new generation to see how they like it.
And the jokes, too. I mean, it's not like your Sesame Street jokes that are meant for the little kids.
Right, yeah.
There is stuff there that's meaty for older people.
Right. And it is kind of interesting how they do target it. In fact, they're doing the publicity rounds trying to promote the show. Kermit the Frog got a little bit upset because apparently Miss Piggy was a little too flirtatious with Derek Huff on a TV show. And so they're adding the drama that happens today as well.
Do you remember, Miss Piggy, that we danced together?
How could I forget?
I couldn't forget.
Well, I'm out of here. I'm going to go.
Well, it's just the two of us.
You want to dance?
Let's go.
All right.
Okay, there you go. Some contrived drama.
I'm going to go on record and say Miss Piggy is toxic. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. If you really broke it down, she is not a great partner.
She's a diva, and she's misunderstood.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
No, I think there's something else going on there, and I think we really need to look at Miss Piggy.
She puts the pig first, and all of us girls should do that.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
That's what she is all about. Yeah, I think it's going to be cool to see it. I think it's going to be interesting to see what the reaction is going to be. In fact, I could not think of a better show to bring back from my childhood.
Amen.
I think it would be number one. But if the Muppet Show's number one, what would be number two?
Fraggles.
Fraggle Rock.
Oh, I love the Fraggles.
Nah.
Not for you. What would you go with, Bird?
If you had to go, I think you could do some really cool stuff with Alf.
Okay.
the Muppet alien guy, but I would go darker.
Okay. Alf, darker.
I would have all of a sudden one of the family members are missing. What happened? Alf ate them.
Wasn't it the joke that he ate the cat?
Yeah.
Or he ate cats? And they had to keep him away from cats?
He ate one of the humans?
That was already a little dark, yeah.
But you already kind of going, all right, what's going on with this Alf guy?
It'd be a good way to keep the cast on their toes. You mess up here, we're going to have Alf eat you. I loved the show called The A-Team. When I was a kid, man, that was good. It was all these guys that had been in Vietnam and they're kind of out. It was very unrealistic because their whole thing was even though they'd been in war, they would go and take out the bad guys, but they didn't believe in hurting anybody and they didn't use guns.
Also, too,
I mean, honestly, it's so unrealistic.
It was 4 guys against 1,000.
Yeah, it was. And they would somehow win miraculously. And then they had one guy that didn't like to fly, and so they would drug his milk every single episode to get him on a plane, and he fell for it every single time.
Also, too, without consent, not cool.
Yeah, you're right. You can't just go drugging people.
Well, Bill Cosby did.
Yeah, in that era.
Exhibit A, Your Honor.
In that era. They had a different look at it back in that era. Nathan Westlake said, Kevin, you were misremembering the TV show The A-Team from your youth. They actually did use guns. They just magically never hit anybody.
Oh, like a stormtrooper.
He said you'd see the bullets hitting the ground amazingly all around the other people, but they never hit anyone. And these are guys who were in Vietnam.
What is the
Trained
premise?
marksman.
Why is that?
That's the big knock on Star Wars, that the evil empire, the stormtroopers never hit anybody. They always miss. They're terrible shots. Just like the A-Team, like Kevin's saying.
Lisa said, I remember the TV show Greatest American Hero.
Oh,
great song, great show. Yeah, it was a guy that I think it was an alien that dropped off a magical superhero suit, but he didn't have the instruction manual, so he couldn't figure out how to operate it. So he was always flying into buildings and stuff. It's kind of a ridiculous premise, but it was kind of funny.
Heart of Gold.
Yeah. Mike, Mrs. Knight Rider would love to see that come back. They did actually bring that back. And it did not survive. It did not do well.
Kit didn't make it?
Well, I don't even know how special it is now because the car would drive itself and talk. And don't most cars already do that now? Don't we all have Knight Rider?
That's a Tesla.
Yeah. That's what they should call it. Just bring it back. And Tesla starring Elon Musk. What a terrible show that would be. We got Huckleberry wanting Darkwing Duck or Tailspin back.
Okay.
Some cartoons from back in the day. Lulu's feeling Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Oh, I loved that show.
Yeah.
Na, 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 na.
It was a big show.
Oh, that's actually Clarissa Explains It All.
It is, yeah.
She did both of them. They're both great shows. She'd come back.
Girl How to Run.
She was on a roll.
Mm-hmm. Getting Ren and Stimpy love out here. Somebody said, Hey Arnold. Anybody watch that show? Back in the day, Hey Arnold. I remember that was wasn't that the cartoon kid that his head looked like a football?
Yes, it was always creepy to me.
Was it?
I don't think I watched it, and I didn't have kids that watched it.
And I think we're too old. I think it might be a little too.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Mm-hmm. Stephanie, she's all about Family Matters with Urkel. Great show.
AKA Virginia when she's drunk. Did I do that? Did I drink that?
Yes, I did.
Josh is all about the sweet life of Zach and Cody and Hannah Montana. I wonder if they could bring either one of those shows back and have them work.
Oh, I watched some serious hours of Hannah Montana with Magnolia. She was all about Hannah Montana.
Mm-hmm. They've had some good shows on Disney. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that would play.
They've had some bad ones, too.
Yeah, you're right. They have. A little bit of both.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my new closet designers, Closets by Design. Well, police are now saying some of the stuff that we had speculated yesterday, that maybe the crime scene at Savannah Guthrie's mom, Nancy's house, was including blood. And yeah, we do know now that it was. There was blood found inside and outside of Nancy Guthrie's Arizona home. Investigators believe she was asleep in the middle of the night and that she did not leave on her own. It's concerning because Nancy is 84. She's got health issues and she needs medication. So I don't know if they took the medication with her or not, if they've got what they need to keep her alive. Now, I don't know if this is real either, and the police are investigating. The FBI is involved. TMZ ran with the story yesterday that they had received a ransom note.
Yep, this is what Harvey Levin had to say.
So we got something in our email that looks like it's written like a ransom note for Savannah Guthrie's mother. They say at the bottom there are certain things they're saying about what she was wearing and damage to the house.
Yeah.
So I guess they had details that maybe nobody would have known but the kidnappers.
Right.
And so they're trying to make it clear that, hey, here's what she was wearing and here's what we did to the inside of the house.
Mm-hmm. I'd also seen a statement about her pacemaker was not matching up with her iPhone or something like that, or had lost signal.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's just something they have. I don't know anything about that technology or what they do with that, but I had seen that. And I don't know if that's an ominous statement or it doesn't sound like it's good. But that was another little blurb that I had seen with it.
Scary.
It really is. I just, honestly, my heart's breaking for the whole family. I just can't imagine what this is like. Yeah, it's so random.
We just need to know why. That's the hardest part for me. Like, what's going on?
Yeah. The only thing that I can figure is maybe it was somebody that had seen her on TV. I think she was on with Savannah a good little bit. They've shown several clips where she was on the Today Show with her. They were very close. And that's why I just can't even imagine what the last couple of days have been like for them. So, wishing them the best.
In other news, Melinda Gates is speaking out after the release of those documents tying Jeffrey Epstein to Bill Gates, her ex-husband. And she's basically saying, look, if you've got questions about what Bill did with Jeffrey, you got to ask Bill. But she said, having to hear about these difficult memories from her marriage were deeply painful and sad. Yeah. Just sad.
Here's one of her comments.
Sad. Just unbelievable sadness. Unbelievable sadness, right? And so for me, it's just sadness. Sadness for, I left my marriage. I had to leave my marriage. I wanted to leave my marriage. I had to leave I felt I needed to eventually leave the foundation. So it's just sad. That's the truth.
It was really crazy. I was so shocked when they got divorced. I think they've been together for 27 years because, they were so integral together in that foundation.
And she left the foundation and the marriage.
Right.
So she left everything.
Yeah.
Was he always a slime ball the entire time? It kind of, when I hear a comment like that, that's what it sounds like.
All the kids took her side as well.
Sure. I mean, as you see whatever evidence, now it's all circumstance, and so you don't know anything definitely. But for 27 years, whatever it was, she may not have known or at least tolerated it. And then whatever it was bad enough. And you're right, if the kids are on her side. Here she is talking a little bit about, answering for what was happening with the Epstein files.
I have to acknowledge the elephant in the room at this moment. Your ex-husband, Bill, is named in the newest tranche of Epstein files. And there are new alleged details about his past behavior. And I want to give you the opportunity to respond in whatever way you want to.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me say this. I think we're having a reckoning as a society, right? No girl should ever be put in the situation that they were put in by Epstein and whatever was going on with all of the various people around him. No girl. I mean, it's beyond heartbreaking, right? I remember being those ages those girls were. I remember my daughters being those ages, right? So for me, it's personally hard whenever those details come up, right? Because brings back memories of some very, very painful times in my marriage. But I have moved on from that. I purposely pushed it away and I moved on. I'm in a really unexpected, beautiful place in my life. So whatever questions remain there of what I can't even begin to know all of it, those questions are for those people and for even my ex-husband. They need to answer to those things, not me.
Okay. Well, there you go. It's a good way to distance yourself, right?
Yeah.
Like, not my issue.
I think that's the only way is to just say, he did what he did and I wasn't there. Mm-hmm. Go ask Bill.
Right. It sounds like she's trying to say, hey, for the 27 years that we were married, I had no idea what was going on with that. Because, one of the salacious things was that Bill was with some foreign ladies of the evening and then was slipping her some antibiotics in case he had given his wife disease. So
horrifying.
That was one of the crazier claims that had come out. So
how do you not choke him out if you're Melinda?
She may have just recently discovered that. I don't know.
Ugh.
Yeah, again, it just chalk it up with all the other mysteries we have with the story.
And finally here, Floyd Mayweather is suing Showtime Sports, and he is saying that there was a huge elaborate scheme of financial fraud where his ex-manager, the one that was supposed to be his advisor and his help and helping him put together these contracts, actually misappropriated funds, and that Showtime Sports helped him do it. So I think what happened here is Floyd signed some deals, according to, other people in entertainment like 50 Cent. They're like, look, you signed these deals and basically your manager and Showtime made all the money, even though you brought in over $1 billion in earnings over your career. You didn't make that money because you signed bad deals with Showtime and with your former and longtime legal manager and advisor, this guy named Al Heyman. But I guess Al doesn't have the money, so he's going after Showtime Sports for basically misappropriating millions of dollars, according to Floyd Mayweather.
Remember when boxing was actually kind of cool?
Yeah, I do.
It was awesome.
Yeah, in the 90s.
It was really, really awesome.
Mike Tyson's.
Oh, my gosh.
Run. Yeah.
It was everything.
Eating ears. I mean, it was awesome.
It was, yeah.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
What is a place that you have been that you think everybody else should go as well? You know, for me, a couple of years ago, I went to Jerusalem with our church group, my wife and a couple of friends. And I got to tell you, it's maybe the most meaningful trip that I've ever taken. And I would tell anybody that, you know, if you have any kind of religious background of any of the three major world religions, it is definitely something to see because you're putting your hands and feet in some historical places that, you know, you've heard about since you were a kid. And for you, should be very meaningful. That to me, that would be the number one place I would say that got to go check it out if that is the way you lean.
Well, I'm going to feel stupid with my answer because I was going to say Hampton's Chicken out there in DeLand, Florida.
That's good. You know what? They say that's a religious experience too.
Thank you, Jesus, for this chicken.
The chicken is that good. I saw God.
Don't even know if it's still open, but that's what I'm locking in on.
Okay, so do a little search before you actually show up. Be like, man, it gave me a place not even open.
Oh, yeah. No, it was great chicken, Kevin.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things from the answers that we got on the KVJ Show Facebook page. Anything from the meaningful things that maybe have sacrifice or some kind of perspective to it, kind of along what I was saying. One comment for Arlington National Cemetery in Arlington, Virginia, to see the lives that have, you know, been stacked up to build this country.
Wow. Yeah, that's powerful.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Everything from the Holocaust Museum in D.C. to even the Anne Frank house that they have in Amsterdam, if you're overseas, to check that out. One place I'd love to go is the beach of Normandy. Like, to me, I think that would just be amazing because I love going to battlefields and places like that and just trying to think at one point in history, this moment in this place was so chaotic. And I can't think of a more chaotic scene. If you've seen Saving Private Ryan, you're just like, wow, I really would like to be able to touch the sands of that one day.
It makes you wonder how much of the earth could tell that story throughout the history of the earth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that's all I'm saying. There's a lot of amazing places to go and see. And other people said, too, you know, you don't have to go that far. You can either go to any third world country or go to a soup kitchen and you can get some real perspective. I was like, yeah, I mean, you're right.
That is true.
Some people would say, look, you want to change your life. This is one place to go and see.
The Lord's Place right here in West Palm, Riviera Beach. You can go and really see how lucky you are to have a full meal every day in your belly.
Or even going to a hospital, seeing people struggle. It really makes you think, my gosh, I'm so happy I have my health.
Yeah.
If you don't have your health, you really, I mean, life doesn't mean anything at that point. It's
true.
Very tough.
It's a valuable lesson to go see. And sometimes you just really can't get it by looking at a TV show or reading it in a book. You got to go and actually physically see it and kind of be there for it to really make that kind of impact. A lot of beautiful places. Some of the more popular national parks and wonders that people had said. The North Rim of the Grand Canyon, Sedona, Arizona. I don't know if you've ever seen that or know much about it, but boy, it is beautiful. One of the last trips my mom took was to Sedona, and they've got just the rocks and everything there. It's almost like a magical, mystical kind of place.
I'm going to go local, C-18 Canal out there west of Beeline.
Okay.
I know it's not necessarily.
You would recommend people definitely put that into their weekend plans?
Be careful. A lot of water moccasins.
Okay.
But
this man loves a canal.
It's beautiful.
What do they want to see at the canal? Just
I don't know, man. It's kind of just you're out in the middle of nowhere. You're going to see some nature.
At least be a quick trip.
You might get bit.
Yellowstone National Park, Grand Teton in Wyoming, or a couple of people said was well worth it. Glacier National Park in Montana. Yosemite, I'll tell you that. El Capitan, I don't know if there's any structure that is more amazing than that. To see that.
You've been there.
Yeah, I used to go to Yellowstone or Yosemite all the time. Sorry. Yeah, when I was living in Fresno, California, it'd be something you do because you're trying to get out of Fresno. So
everybody is.
You're just like, yes.
Ooh,
I've
been to Fresno. I concur.
Yeah.
Oof.
At that point, a Circle K would have been great.
Every chance you got. Just, yeah. Well, they have plenty of Circle Ks in Fresno, so you have to go far to get those. Niagara Falls. A lot of people were saying that. People love that.
It is beautiful. And they say it's even prettier from the Canada side. I've only seen it from the Buffalo side, and we've been many times.
Really?
For the Canada side is much prettier, they say.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So why? What's all that about?
I don't know. I think it's better lit. It's better, just a better view. Because the good view is under you when you're on the Buffalo side, and then you have to go across to be able to see it. Or you can go on that Maid of the Mist. It's like a boat that goes under it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They give you like a ill-fitting poncho.
Right, yeah.
Don't keep you dry. This thing does not keep you dry. It's like a thin Ziploc.
It looked like you go down there, get a shower, not really be able to see anything because there's too much mist, and be like, what did I just do?
And it was $30.
Right, it's $30? It was a $30 shower and I couldn't see anything? What am I doing?
You just go to the Canada side. Trust me on this one. It's a way better view.
My buddy filmed all this stuff, sent me the video of the Grand Canyon, and I'm like, I think I'm okay. I think I don't want to see that in person.
I don't see you doing well with a big cliff.
Have you guys been there before, the Grand Canyon?
I don't think I really have. I think I've been close to it, but I do not have a memory of looking out over it. So I was nearby, and I definitely should. I mean, it feels like one of those places you just got to cross off the list.
Is it that awesome, or is it...
I think it looks awesome to me.
I'm sure it looks awesome. I would rather fly over it and see it.
Okay, that's a better way to do it.
I'm not really boots on the ground kind of girl. You're not going to find me like hiking, but in a PJ flying over it sounds amazing.
Oh, boots on the ground.
I'm not boots on the ground.
Some of the international places that people said, like Greek islands or Santorini, Greece, around there, the Isle of Capri in Italy. My daughter's been there, and she said this is beautiful. I saw her photos. I'm like, wow.
It looks stunning.
Yeah, it does.
Islands off of Italy are just amazing.
And that Amalfi Coast.
Yes. It is just a different way of life over there.
Had you ever flown over the Bermuda Triangle? Is that something that would scare you in a plane going over that? Or are you like, whatever, it's fine?
My grandma has been to Bermuda several times, and she said it was the best vacation she's ever had. And she's been to like Alaska, Hawaii, like all over. She said Bermuda was amazing.
If you've flown internationally and have gone east, there's probably a good chance coming out of South Florida, you've gone over at least a part of it.
So is all that just folklore?
A lot of it.
About how crazy and confusing it is.
It's folklore until you're on a plane and all the instruments go out.
That's what I'm asking. I'm asking that question. Yeah.
A lot of people have said they experienced weird stuff with the instrumentation on their plane or their boat or I don't know, something's going on.
It's a big alien talking point, by the way.
Yes, and we've been hearing about how there could be some porthole under the ocean where the aliens come in and out.
It's good to hear you come around.
Look, I know. Virginia's now a proponent.
I don't know.
Alien talk. Thailand, one place that somebody said, I've seen videos. I was talking to a friend of mine that had gone for like 10 days. He said it was so inexpensive. It was crazy what we could do.
That's what I hear. It's very affordable. I just feel like I would be afraid to go without a local.
Yeah.
I want somebody to show me the way.
Right.
Dude, that's how I feel about just going to any town that is not a town I grew up in.
That's what I did in Italy. Like, I didn't want to go without someone that could give me direction because I don't want to roam. I want to go where I'm meant to go.
Dude, I was in Key West and ended up in a motorcycle bar where motorcycle people wanted to fight me. I need a local.
You're too soft for a motorcycle bar.
I think everybody is.
One place you've been that everybody should visit at least once. There's even some recommendations for Florida, so you don't have to leave the state. whether it be the Florida Keys or the Gumbo Limbo Nature Center in Boca with the sea turtles that they release out there, or the Coral Castle, which I got to go see. I still have not even checked that out, so I don't have to go anywhere until I can get to that.
There really is a big turtle community out there that's got like a spiritualism kind of a thing behind that.
Save the Turtles is a very real and profitable charity.
Okay, what is something that you have a random, strong opinion about? This one had just jumped in because we were talking about the dance mom life, and one person said $20K a year is what you can expect to spend. I was like, good heavens. That's crazy.
That is insane.
And this person said the dance mom life is not for the faint of heart. If you don't have thick skin and some kind of fight in you, your child cannot be a part of competitive dance. The level of drama is worse than any middle school, high school crap I've ever experienced in my entire life.
Ugh, no thank you.
Dang. How about that, huh? This person, boy, this really puts it in perspective, too. They said, I used to be like magic before Amazon. I would return from all these international business trips I would take with something my kids had never seen before. And now, when I bring them something, it's like, yeah, Dad, we already bought it off of TikTok.
Oh.
So I guess you can get about anything you want internationally now. The world has kind of shrunk, so those little goodies that you would get from overseas are, I guess, a lot more attainable these days.
That's sad. You know what? Since your kids are unappreciative, stop bringing back trinkets for them.
There you go. Well, I think that's it. It's like the days of the trinkets are over. They just love that was their easy way to look like a superhero to their kids.
Go spend the money on yourself, Dad.
Yeah. This person said, my random strong opinion, people should treat sidewalks like roads. Slow traffic, keep right, don't block, pull off to the side if you got to stop. Talking about busy sidewalks like walking your kid to school in the morning.
I do agree with that. I feel like I always want to walk fast because I'm late, and somebody is always in front of me walking slow, and they walk 4 people wide.
Right, yeah.
And I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, I think one group, you can only take up half of the sidewalk, right? That's the way that the unspoken rules should be.
You should.
Look, there's also some bicycle accountability that needs to happen, too. There are some jerky bicycle people out there.
Yeah, I have that where a lot of times we're going over a drawbridge, and they've got a bike lane that's right there on the drawbridge going over to Palm Beach. And yet all the people on those e-bikes, the super fast ones, they always want to be up on the sidewalk. Like, dude, you've got a whole lane right there. You're going 40 miles an hour.
That is scary. I can see one of them hitting a curb and launching.
Oh, and they're so quiet, too. You don't even see them. Like, they're coming right by you. And then they give you the attitude like you're bothering them. You're there. I'm like, get on the bike path.
You're basically on a mini motorcycle, and you're going way too fast for the sidewalk. You got some balls.
I'll never forget their face. It was a couple. They were a bicycle couple riding down a nature trail where it's a nature trail. Everyone's got the right of way. And they're like, bing, 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 coming through. Get out of our way. Get out of our way. Bicycle. And you're like, oh.
Yeah, if you're on the faster, more aggressive machine, you need to yield to the people that are just walking. But yeah, they feel like they got the right of way. It's crazy.
And I don't know if y'all ever been hit by a bicycle full speed.
No, haven't. That would hurt, man.
Oh, my gosh.
It really would.
Twice in my life it's happened.
It does explain a little bit about your physical condition, though.
Dude, I got drilled back when I was 9 in Lake Park.
Yeah.
Never been the same.
Yeah. Those streets, man.
The mean streets of LP.
Exactly.
That's it. Got this one. A random strong opinion says listening to an audiobook doesn't count as reading.
It doesn't.
It doesn't, but some of us don't have time.
Yeah.
And I love an audiobook.
Well, they say actually reading is an exercise you should do for your eyes and your brain.
Okay. Yeah. I could see there being added advantages. I think when left to it, it's better to listen to an audiobook or absorb something that could be of information that you could use later rather than listening to music or something else.
Do you want me to read when I'm driving? Because I will.
What, like on a Saturday night, Kevin, you don't want to, get cozy and read a book?
Well, I would. I just don't know at night when I got a quiet Saturday.
He's too busy reading a menu and ordering tequila.
Yeah. Saturday night football. You got some stuff going on.
Very busy on those Saturdays. This person said, people who stop car lengths before the white line at a red light aren't triggering the road sensor for the light, you are leaving a huge gap between yourself and the car in front of you for absolutely no reason.
Yeah, it is weird. People that don't understand, the white line begins the intersection. That's where you stop for a light or for a stop sign. Mm-hmm. It's very weird that people don't know that. But I swear there's this one intersection right by where the Bright Line train crosses County Line Road into Cuesta. And people just, I don't know, go temporarily stupid at this intersection.
The other thing I don't like, you ever have that where you're driving and you see a car that's approaching a stop sign or a red light, but it looks like it's about to go through it and hit the brakes, and you're like, oh my gosh, are they going to hit me? No.
They stop in the wrong area.
Yes, they're going way too aggressive. It's chill. You're not going anywhere.
This person said, stop posting your daughters in thumbnails and dance attire for clicks. That is a random strong opinion.
Oh, yeah. That's...
Well, they say that is just like eye candy for the pedophiles.
Also, too, families that do family Instagram or YouTube shows, or y'all weird. Sorry.
They're trying to get a second side hustle.
Yeah, exactly.
Are there two different kinds of people, or does it just depend upon the mood that you're in? When you get into rideshare, are you a quiet rider or a talker, or would you be both?
Am I drinking?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, are you always drinking every time you get into rideshare?
She is.
Only like 99.9.
Okay, let's go on the safe side. Then let's say that you are drinking.
Is it a female driver?
Oh, yes. Let's not turn this into a gender war.
If I'm drinking and it's a girly, I'm usually going to chat.
Okay.
So rideshare, is that where you share the ride with another person?
No, he just means Uber.
Yeah, Uber,
right.
Lyft, whatever it might be. Yeah, so either you are quiet, you're a talker, or maybe a combination of both. What are you, Bird?
I try to talk. I try to initiate a conversation. I can kind of tell within about 2 minutes, shut up, this person might want to drive you to the woods.
A lot of my drivers don't speak English either, so we can't talk. Beyond hola, I can't really go further than that.
That's all you got, huh?
I've tried
¿Cómo estás?
I've tried to do it before. I think I came off offensive. I didn't mean to.
I'm not going to try to go deep.
I'm like, well, my girlfriend's Colombian. I've been doing the work, and then all of a sudden I go, well, you should master English first.
So, are you rude if you don't talk at all to your ride-share driver? Now, according to an etiquette coach, Kate Husler, she says a friendly hello, a smile, and a quick check-in is enough. And after that, it's perfectly acceptable to ride quietly, especially if you're tired, overstimulated, or simply not in the mood.
Yeah, dude, I'm calling an Uber or a Lyft because I'm emotionally exhausted and sad.
And drunk.
Or depressed. Or on the run, and I got a lot of things going on in this dome.
You don't want to hear what's going on up here.
Oh, you want to talk?
They shouldn't.
You want to talk?
I think when you get in the car, here's what I usually say as soon as I get in, because I think this sets the tone for the ride. As soon as I get in, I say, thank you so much for picking me up. I really appreciate it. It's their car. Mm-hmm. They're picking you up. You're setting the tone now of that you're appreciative and you're so grateful for them. And beyond that, I don't think you have to talk.
One of my favorite Uber moments ever was when I was in the Uber car. Our show was playing a clip. And so the driver's listening to our show being played.
Okay.
And the guy driving totally rips me apart and goes, oh, that guy sucks so bad.
No way.
Yes. You should have been like, yeah, he's annoying.
I did. I think I go, oh, that guy is the worst.
That's amazing. How was that tip?
Oh, my gosh.
I gave him a good tip still. I mean,
wow,
okay, whatever.
If only you would have got that on video.
I know. I was caught off guard, right. And I'm like, all right, I guess he thinks I suck.
To me, it depends upon the vibe of the driver. If they seem like they want to chat, I'm happy to chat. If they're kind of chill and they just seem like they want to drive, then I kind of do my own thing and get in my own little world and sometimes put in headphones and do what I got to do.
14 videos to edit that no one's going to watch. Yeah. I got stuff to do back here.
There's also the Uber Lyft driver that's the oversharer. That they all of a sudden, now you're the psychiatrist, and they're talking. So my wife doesn't love me. She never, she's cheating on me. I'm like, dog, I'm just trying to get the worth right now.
Yeah, that's when you need those earbuds. They go in right away. Yeah, I said, so when you do rideshare, are you the quiet rider, the talker, or does it just depend on the driver? And a majority of people said depends upon the driver. About 60% are that way, 37% are the quiet rider, and only 4% get in and just start yapping the entire time, no matter who it is.
It's kind of like a first date when you get into a Lyft or an Uber. You're kind of feeling it out. Do they like me?
Yeah.
Am I cute enough?
Do they even want to be here?
Exactly.
Because sometimes they do not.
No, there have been Uber drivers where I literally thought they were going to go to the woods to kill me.
When they arrive at my house, you know how far I live out.
Yes.
They usually look exhausted and annoyed. They're like, oh, girl, you live far.
Now, this etiquette coach, she is saying that you just should be clear about your intentions. And she suggests a phrase like, hey, if you don't want to talk, just a heads up. I got a few things to finish on my phone, but thank you. I mean, to me, say less. I don't think I would even say that. Like, the body language says everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that either.
You don't have to explain yourself to everybody.
I agree. I'm like, we don't need to narrate this. This isn't a movie where you got to follow along. If you choose to talk, we can talk. Otherwise, I'm good. It's not going to affect your tip at all.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my new closet designers, Closets by Design. Well, this is a heartbreaking story, and we told you about it last year. Dog the Bounty Hunter's family is going through it. So his 13-year-old step-grandson, Anthony, was shot and killed, and the dad was the one that did it. According to the Collier County Sheriff's Office, the dad was determined to have been under the influence of alcohol and marijuana when he accidentally discharged a firearm. Now, he was messing around with this gun. They had gone to somebody's house. They were watching a UFC fight. His son was there. He was there. He was drinking, smoking weed, playing with the gun, and had taken the bullets out of it and was like practicing, like taking it out of a holster and shooting, but there was no bullets. And then at some point, the stupid ass put a bullet back in it and then continued to pull it out of the holster, and boom, one fatal shot struck his 13-year-old son, his own son. And you can imagine, I mean, just what a horrible, reeling situation this is for the whole entire family. Well, now they determined after an extensive investigation that he was under the influence when this happened. So they have hit him with an aggravated manslaughter charge, which could carry a penalty of life in prison if they give him the full punishment.
Yeah, that's unfortunately probably what he deserves.
It is so sad.
Yeah, that's the worst thing you can mix, drinking and guns. Just a bad combination. Never works out well.
Let this be a lesson for any of us, We don't mix the two.
No, you do not.
You never, ever mix the two. So
and don't be around anybody who is.
Please don't be around anybody who is. Remove everyone from any environment where somebody is doing something stupid like this. Mm-hmm. In other news, the 68th annual Grammys was down slightly on the network television viewers that came in. But if you look at what I think a lot of people are looking at, it was the most socially tweeted about, Instagrammed about, Facebooked about TV program in the last 6 months, with 75 million interactions and 302 million total views. So I think that's just where everything is going. People aren't watching their stuff on networks as much as they are on social platforms.
As long as they get the viewers, I guess. They probably don't care.
They don't care because if they're able to monetize those social views, then that's what it's about. Money's money. It doesn't matter where you get it from.
That's true.
And somebody stepped in it in the Grammys. Billie Eilish used her speech to get up there and say, no one is illegal on stolen land. I think she's trying to aim that at, the whole ICE thing. But she may have wanted to look into the history of the home that she currently owns. And I guess the Tongva tribe was quick to say, the land that you live on is actually our ancestral land.
Yes. She has a $23 million home on it. So they're saying, hey, I mean, if you believe in what you said, then you probably should give it up and get out of there.
We would love for you to give the land back to the Tongva people.
Do as thee, but not of me.
Billie has been silent since the Tongva tribe has come out and spoke.
If she would like a direction on how to do it, she can watch the final episode of Yellowstone when they basically turned the whole place over to the Native Americans for like $1. And so that was their plan. So, Billie Eilish, you can watch that last episode, and that's exactly how it's done.
And, Google, do a little research.
Maybe just stick to singing the Barbie theme. I don't know if political statements are going to work out for you if you own a land that used to belong to Native American people.
That's what I'm saying. Just do the research before you get on your holy hill.
Yeah, or if you say it, live up to it.
Yes.
You can do that, too.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
You big dummy. I don't know if you can help this person, but they're asking. It says, my friend is spiraling because he left a duffel bag in an Uber after a night out and had about $25,000 worth of cocaine.
Oh, my gosh.
That was in it. It was not his. It belongs to somebody else.
Dude, you're never getting that back.
And by the way,
happened.
Look, how much cocaine is that?
You can't even try to go get it back now at this point.
Is that a log full of cocaine or is that
a duffel bag?
Mm-hmm.
You answered that very quickly.
Well, he just said it was a duffel bag full of cocaine.
Yep. It's in a bag, and that would be the ultimate question. So he's debating on whether to contact Uber to see if the bag was turned in, but at the same time, it could be a trap.
If you go looking for it, the cops are going to be the ones that have it. What are you doing, you dummy?
Yeah. So if he tries to retrieve it, it could involve the police, making things worse, but he is on the hook for $25,000 that he does not have to a guy that I don't think is that understanding, believe it or not.
Well, you better figure out how to pay the man.
Yeah, I think, are you going to take any chance of trying to call the Uber to see if they got the bag and they didn't look in it?
No.
Yeah.
Because they're going to tell you, oh, yeah, we found your bag. We didn't open it. Come get it.
Yeah. Right, you wouldn't know.
You big dummy.
Yeah, I think your best move is trying to get the $25K. Now, how you do that, I have no idea.
And maybe stop dealing drugs because you're obviously bad at it and you're a nincompoop.
Careless people cannot be in that drug game.
No.
Well, it sounds like you're dipping into your own supply if it's in the car.
Yeah.
You're an idiot and you're not built to be a drug dealer.
Yeah, some things we just can't talk our way out of.
Know your limitations.
Yeah, these are one of those kind of issues. So you better figure out pretty quick how to get $25,000. Sell about anything you can. That is yours. Don't go selling your parents' stuff.
You go sell your car because you don't deserve a car.
Right. Yeah.
Go sell whatever you have, possessions, and get out of this debt. And then don't deal drugs anymore.
And I understand it's in a duffel bag, but what I'm asking is how much is that much cocaine? 25 grand. Is it a large duffel bag? Is it a small one?
Somebody in the chat who may know said that it's about the size of a Stanley 42 ounce would be $25,000.
I know exactly who in the chat said that.
A big cup.
Okay. Yeah. So
it's a big cup.
Well, another question here. My best friend wants me to lie about her drinking and driving. They work together, and she was using a company car after work, and I had no idea she had been drinking. Well, on the ride home, she crashes into a telephone pole.
Oh.
Right after the crash, I get a call from her. She admits that she was buzzed, and she's like, help me out of this. What do I do? Please do not tell our boss, no matter what. The police were not called, and our boss believes that another car actually ran her off the road. Now, I've got a private meeting with my boss knowing the information, and she told me that she's going to ask as a formality if alcohol was involved. She has to do that for the paperwork that she has to file with the company. If I tell her the truth, my friend could lose her job and probably will, and maybe even face some legal troubles that she doesn't have the money to get herself out of. If I lie, I'm protecting someone who could have killed us or herself. What is the right move here, loyalty or honesty? What would you do?
So wait, she was in the car?
I think she said car. I don't think she was. So I think she's talking about somebody else that she had with her.
All right. If she wasn't there, I would just tell the boss, look, I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I have no knowledge. I can't tell you if she was or if she wasn't. I would assume that she wasn't. So that's my take. I wasn't there, homie.
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think that you necessarily know. Be like, I'm not an expert on that.
No.
I don't know. I mean,
I wasn't there. I have no idea. Next question.
And it sounds like, you're in a position where, she had to confess that to you. You had no way of knowing. It's not really your business. It's not your responsibility. I don't think you're doing anything wrong.
Do not insert yourself into drama that's not yours.
Unless someone says, I just killed a man. He is buried behind the barn.
Well, what did he do?
If it were different and she were out drinking with her and she knew that she was intoxicated and she drove the company vehicle and then crashes it, then do you say something to the boss or do you still?
Well, that's different. If you were there as an accessory.
But how would you handle it?
You were drinking with, I wouldn't let her drive the car if she'd even been drinking one drink. Yeah. Because that's just stupid. And now you're in the car. That's stupid for you.
It is. It is. I would imagine if you were dumb enough to let that happen, you're going to go ahead and lie to the boss. Because then you got some explaining to do.
But now you were there, you're on video at the bar having drinks, you're on video with the CCTV getting in the car in the parking lot. Like, girl, there's too much evidence of you lying.
Yeah.
You're in trouble too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, if you've gotten yourself in a really bad situation because you've done something really dumb, which both these people have, you can let us know. Send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com.
But if you're the person with the cocaine, I would not use your real name.
Don't use your real email either. Make
true.
a dummy account.
Probably be a good idea for you. They're doing something right. Okay, here we go. We got a little round of Know the Show. We're going to see if Virginia knows me, Kevin, better than Denny's knows JBird here today. Okay, the first thing I want to know is, Virginia, do you think that I could say hello in 3 different languages? What do you think? And we will write those down.
You have been doing the Duolingo. Your mother was an educator who spoke many languages. I do believe you can say hello in 3 languages. Yes.
Okay. All right.
I feel the same about Bird. I feel like Bird could do 3 languages of hello.
Yes, I feel like, both of y'all could probably.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we got to write these down here.
Mine's a little controversial.
Okay.
Okay. Why is yours controversial?
I have hola.
Okay.
I have hello.
Yeah.
And then I just have your standard silent knuckle bump. And I think that should count.
Okay.
Are we really accepting knuckle bump?
I mean, it's a way of saying hello.
I think that's a chat room question.
That's not a language.
It says say hello. So, yeah, we can't take knuckle bump, unfortunately.
But I'm all right. I won't argue it. But I do have a semantic point of view on this.
Give us your 3, Kevin.
I got hello, hola, and Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I guess works there.
We'll take it.
Yeah, you win.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we get a point on that.
No, bonjour.
But knuckle bump.
Bonjour, no.
I should have gone bonjour, yeah.
Bonjour.
Should have gone bonjour.
Your mom was a French teacher.
I know.
She's a little disappointed in heaven.
Ohio's my home state, though, so I was kind of, torn. Maybe I shouldn't have gone with hello. But,
I get it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What about this? Does JBird know what TMZ stands for? And JBird and I will write it down to prove if we do or not. TMZ.
Huh, what a good question. I don't know the answer to that.
You don't?
I do not.
I do. I took the TMZ tour when I was in LA. No big deal.
Oh, wow. Oh, geez. That's tough. I didn't even think about that standing for something.
Okay. All right. Virginia, do you think I know?
I think you do because you resided in California. I think you know what it means.
Okay. All right. And Denny's, what do you think about with JBird? Did he write down the correct answer?
I saw him writing. I didn't look over. I'm just trying to think.
I saw him writing too on the tiniest piece of paper.
It was the only one around.
What's going on over there?
Not gonna lie, I'm writing on a piece of paper that already has so much print on it. It's a little challenging.
What are we, saving trees?
Does he know TMZ? I'll say sure. From over the years, it's been said probably on the show before.
Of course.
Okay.
I'm such a good listener.
What did you write down over there, JBird?
I put too many zebras.
Too many zebras. That area. Too many zebras.
Oh, man. Oh, gosh. All right.
Okay. I took a guess. 3 Mile Zone?
I think it's 30 Mile Zone. No, look and see.
Okay.
Is it their address or something?
It's the area in Los Angeles where all the movers and shakers live and play.
Got you.
Okay.
Too many zebras, dog.
Yeah, I like that better.
I was trying to think of a Z word that it could possibly end with.
I was struggling on the shortest piece of paper.
Yeah, it's 30 Mile Zone.
30 Mile Zone. Yeah, I guess 3 is too small, huh?
It's all Hollywood, Kevin. It's
okay, well.
the American entertainment industry is based out of.
I'm not so bummed I missed that.
Yeah, don't feel bad about that. There's some answers I'm glad I get wrong.
Wow.
Okay, can JBird and I name 4 members of the Kardashian family?
Okay. I think Kevin definitely
I think
can.
Bird, too, as well. Male or female, both?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got this.
You can probably both go 7 deep. Is this Do It, bitch?
I bet they could do 8, Virginia.
I bet Kevin can do 9.
Do it, baby.
We spun your game around and took it from you and changed it.
Okay. I'm trying to listen to you guys comment. I'm trying to think.
It's like real Do It, bitch. It was impossible to even write, Kevin. I couldn't. There was so much great comedy going on. I could not concentrate.
A great comedy?
That's how I know y'all lying.
Okay. All right. So what do you think, Virginia? Can I name 4 Kardashians?
You can.
Okay. Denny, you think JBird can?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I wrote Kim, Kylie, Kendall, Courtney.
Okay.
Am I good on that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Got that?
I wrote Kim, Khloe, Courtney, and Bruce.
I mean, technically, he was on Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
We
will accept Bruce.
We will.
Okay.
Even though he's no longer with us.
I'm not trying to even be controversial. I just have no idea what the hell you guys are talking about.
I needed a Kardashian.
Okay, Virginia, we got 2. It looks like JBird and Denny's, I believe they have 1 over here. Okay. Next one up. Okay. Does JBird and I know your guys' middle name? Okay. Okay, got to write that down. So it'd be your partner. So I got to know Virginia's.
Kevin knows mine. JBird knows Denny's.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think I know your middle name, Virginia?
I think you do.
Okay. And Denny's, you think JBird knows your middle name?
I think so. It's probably come up. I don't, talk about it a lot, but.
I got to tell you, we've had a lot of deep conversations. Not many were about middle names.
I was just saying, I don't know if I ever even bring it up.
Yeah. Okay. What did JBird write down for your middle name, Denny's?
I put Denny's Leonard Dewar.
Leonard.
Okay. Did you say you think he would know?
I did.
Okay.
But
is it Leonard?
It's not Leonard. No.
Leonard. Okay. Virginia, you think I'm
much more regular?
I think you know.
Okay. I hope I do. It has been a while. Is it Ann?
It is Ann.
Okay. All right.
What's your middle name, Dens?
Michael.
Actually.
Weird, right?
I don't think we've ever talked about that.
And what's your social?
It's
Just kidding.
I'm just kidding.
Do you know my middle name?
Lee.
Oh,
slash pizza.
Embarrassing.
I'm the worst friend ever.
Leonard.
It's tricky because I got two middle names, so it's odd.
Oh, what you got?
Michael Cody is my middle name.
Oh, did you little night in a cotillion?
Michael Cody. I mean, you definitely skateboard.
Yes.
Okay, does JBird and I know our exact Instagram follower count? And it doesn't have to be the exact number. If you're kind of like right within 100, we'll say that. So, do you think I know mine, Virginia?
Personal or KVJ show?
It's personal.
Oh,
that'd be tough.
I see. I think you do because you are a man of numbers. Even though you don't go on your personal as much, you put 80% of your work into your KVJ show social.
Okay. You sound like a horrible witness on the stand in a courtroom. And then he went this way, and I never saw them.
I'm thinking it out. Yeah, I think you do.
Okay, Denny, do you think JBird knows his Instagram follower count?
I'd say he probably knows the KVJ stuff. I don't think he knows his personal.
Okay, so you're going to say no. What did you write down, JBird?
Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't posted. The only thing I've posted is stuff that's ruined my life for KVJ bits on my personal. So, yeah, I barely post on anything personal.
Okay, all right, got that correct. And I wrote 12.5. I thought that was mine, and I went and checked, and yeah, it's 12.5.
Oh, okay. Wow. You had the 0.5 on there.
0.5?
Wow.
Dang.
I look too much at social media.
You are so Insta.
Well, when your paycheck depends on it, or your future paychecks depend on it.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I hear you.
All right, Virginia, we got 4 out of 5. JBird Denny's got 2 out of 5. Take the win here today.
Clean that clock.
Knuckle bump.
Oh, it's a sign. It's a greeting.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Pretty crazy story on what it was that made this Uber driver crash her car. The car looked absolutely totaled by seeing the video, and the crazy part about it is right after the crash, you see a dude running from the crash scene. So what the heck was going on? Here's a bit of the news report on it.
We suddenly hear this big noise, like it was massive. We see the woman trapped inside the car. The driver's side was completely destroyed. She was like stuck inside of the car and in a state of shock that you can't even imagine. What she immediately said was, he tried to rape me. He tried to rape me. He tried to touch me, abuse me. And I was like, oh my God.
Navarro stayed to help police and provided the cell phone video. According to the police report, the victim was a rideshare driver. Her passenger was 26-year-old Oscar Sanchez Aguirre. Sanchez Aguirre, according to the report, covered the woman's mouth and then began to grope her. That is when she lost control of her car, hit another car, and then crashed into the wall of a building. The suspect tried to run away, but didn't get far.
Wow, how about that? Huh?
Yeah, they got him on camera running, and they were like, okay, we know who he is, and they immediately put out that APB in the area and snagged him.
Yeah, they did. He's behind bars now, and he's on an immigration hold. So
horrifying.
Crazy story. Yeah, it is. That's why I don't know. That'd be very challenging to be a female rideshare driver.
Yeah.
Probably always be in your head, wouldn't it?
I'd be always trying to pick up other females.
Or either that or one, keep that taser handy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
A sword works too.
It's a little harder to.
It is, but it's very intimidating. A sword. If you come at me with a sword, I'm like, they mean business.
Keep it on your dash.
Or have it like you just hit a button in the front seat and a sword comes out of like the butt area in the back seat.
Yes.
Stab him right in the tuchus.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is an odd story. 53-year-old Susan Warren was breaking into homes just to clean them, and she wouldn't steal a single thing. She would go in, wash the coffee mugs, take out the trash, vacuum the carpet. She's been dubbed the cleaning fairy. But the crazy part about it was after she did all that stuff, she would leave a handwritten bill on a napkin with her phone number demanding $75.
She's lost her mind.
One homeowner said she just acted like it was normal when he called her. She's like, oh, yeah, okay, well, I hope you liked your place all clean. It's $75. The police were called on her, and she said, look, she's just trying to market her business, and said she was randomly picking houses to demonstrate her skills.
She doesn't get that you can't break and enter?
I guess she didn't get that part of it down. They say one of the homeowners had a 19-year-old daughter that was at home sleeping at the time. The daughter said she heard Warren, but assumed her mother had hired a cleaner. She's since been arrested for burglary, though it's the odd thing. I don't know what she stole other than dust and dirt.
I was just talking to Denny's that anybody that would try to break into my house, they would be horrified. They would not expect a lot of stuff.
There's a homeowner in Milton, Massachusetts that accidentally lit his house on fire when he was using a blowtorch to melt ice from his roof during frigid winter weather.
Yeah, bruh. You got a wooden roof. I don't know if you thought this out.
Yeah.
Was he high?
I hope he was on something, because if you did this sober, you're just dumb.
This is it's one of those things where you hope you're either intoxicated or high.
Well,
Please be drunk. Yeah. Please be drunk or something.
Homeowner was using a blowtorch to melt the ice.
He gets down, and then we see the flames like in just the gutter, and then they started coming from like the back. The whole roof was consumed.
We pulled the gutter off that side of the building, thinking it was going to be light fire, and the whole attic was fully involved. Just get a professional company to take care of your ice dams. I mean, don't get hurt.
Yeah, they said the fire crews are having to battle the freezing temperatures as well as the blaze. Thankfully, nobody was hurt.
My goodness.
So, okay, 3 options: drunk, high, or drunk and high.
Or just stupid.
You're right.
Stupid is also an ailment.
You're right.
Yeah, even if you weren't, you just need to say you're drunk.
Yeah.
Go with
Tell
that.
everybody you were drunk.
I was really hammered.
I think that's the better move.
That's the better play. Yeah, be like, oh, okay, all right, I kind of get it. Police in Oregon arrested a 53-year-old man after he allegedly fired shots from a moving truck. He told witnesses he was an armed militia on a mission, and he also told police he could smoke more weed than Willie Nelson.
That's not true. Willie Nelson, he can smoke so much weed to a point where Toby Keith, the country artist, smoked weed with him and wrote a song, I'm never smoking weed with Willie again.
Yeah. I think Willie says he's retired from the smoking.
He's drinking it now.
Yeah.
He makes a THC-infused beverage, and it's available at 2 different levels. I looked into it to buy it as a gift for JBird and Denny's.
Yeah, make no mistake about it. Willie's not at all quitting the weed. He's doing it in a different form.
Right. He just said he's at his age, his lungs can't handle it anymore.
I get it.
How old is he?
He looks to be about 140.
He's got to be in his 90s, right?
He's in his 90s, and they had him still on tour.
Yeah.
He was touring last year.
I think it's his own choice.
Damn, Willie.
Yeah. There's a cop named America that hitched a ride in the back of a Ford pickup truck to chase down a thief. This all went down Saturday in Linwood, Washington, just north of Seattle.
I mean, that's impressive.
America. They posted the chest cam footage and set it to Fortunate Son by CCR. A man in Indiana was charged after he allegedly robbed a Taco Bell with pruning shears.
Those are intimidating.
They are, yeah. I can see how it work. I guess that might work.
Honestly, someone could try to rob me with a broom, and I'm like, all right, whatever you want.
Take it.
Take it.
Take my grilled cheese wallet with a hole in it.
I'm scared. You have a broom.
A 41-year-old North Carolina man broke into a pizza shop after hours, fired up the ovens, made pizzas, and sold them to customers, pocketing the cash.
He was running a side hustle.
He returned. He did.
What?
Look, if the store's closed and it's in a busy area, it would be tempting.
Who's the better entrepreneur? The cleaning lady, Fairy, that was breaking in and cleaning houses and leaving a bill, or the guy that goes into a pizza shop that's not him, fires up the ovens and charges people for the pizza he makes?
I kind of like pizza guy better, because if he knows when to get out, he can make a clean exit.
Okay.
Also, too, get cameras that alert you if someone's breaking into your operation where you work at.
You would hope that the pizza place had cameras. And what do you do if you're the owner of the shop and you look and you see, wait, my store closed at 11 p. and now it's 1 a. and there's a guy in there selling pie and a line out the door.
Yeah, he was. And what got him was, you're right, they had the cameras, but he got away initially, closed up shop, he left, but then he came back later and they're like, that's the guy. And they arrested him.
Oh, he had to get cute and come back.
Had to come back, yeah.
And here's the kicker. Yelp reviews go, this guy makes better pizza than the owner.
Could be.
That's amazing.
Could be. In Maryland, officials are telling people that the water coming from their faucet may taste slightly saltier than usual in the coming weeks because of the salt from the roads and sidewalks. That seems a little gnarly, doesn't it?
Why? Why am I drinking sidewalk salt water?
I don't want this.
I don't want this.
All right, next week, do it, baby.
Wow.
Or do it, B.
Sidewalk salt water?
Yes.
I don't know. After what happened yesterday, I don't think I can ingest anything for a minute.
Oh, yeah, that ginger shot getting at you?
That turmeric and ginger wrecked my tummy.
Well, I was already going through it before that.
Yeah.
Oof.
It was a very long Tuesday.
I think that's the same stuff that was in that dose that I was having a violent reaction to.
Oddly enough, number 2, and that's what you did, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad.
Okay. And what do you think about this promotion? Dave & Buster's is hiding a 3-carat diamond in 5 different locations for Valentine's Day, and they have their human crane game. I don't know if you've seen this, but the human crane allows guests to be lowered into a prize pit where they grab items they can reach, with rides starting at $20 per person, but you could go in there and snake out a $15,000 ring.
I love this. This is amazing. So you're the crane, you're in the machine, and it drops you, and you have to pick up something?
Yeah.
I love it.
That's kind of cool, isn't it?
That's amazing.
I don't know if they have it at the one in Hollywood, but or at the Dolphin Mall, but that'd be kind of cool if they got any locations in South Florida with it.
There's also a Dave & Buster's in Port St. Lucie. Rocco and I love it. It's a brand new one.
Okay.
Right by that Home Depot. It's nice.
All right. I don't know if you're going to know the 5 locations, but might be something on Valentine's Day to go out to Dave & Buster's. I think it's a strong promotion.
I do too.
Never know what you might get.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Well, I did hit this briefly yesterday on the After the Show, but I want to let people know if you enjoy Matthews Brewing and Lake Worth Beach, they are going to be closing it down. I think March 13th is the final day for it, but it is one of the best breweries in South Florida, not just for the beer, but for the live music. It was just so well designed. And I love the fact, too, that it's like right on H Street, which you're like, what? You don't even know where it is. It kind of goes back in an industrial complex. And it was so cool and so well designed. It's got a lovely little garden area out back, and they've got multiple stages that are out there. It was so great, and they would always play all kinds of live music, a lot of rock stuff, which you just didn't really see any other venues playing in South Florida. And then award-winning beers. There were just too many to name, from the Florida Hop Juice to the White Goblin to all those. So I'm really going to be missing all that stuff.
I'm curious if they're just closing it and it's going to sit there, or are they going to try to sell it to somebody? Does anybody want to keep it going?
It looks like, because I was texting with David, the owner, yesterday.
Does he own the building, or he just had the lease?
I think he had it all. I think he's getting the building off to somebody else, and the equipment that they use to brew the beer is going to be sold to someone else. I said, is there any chance it will remain a brewery? He said no.
Gotcha.
So it is done. So what you see is it. He is going to be going back to Tampa. He's, to the point where he wants to go see his parents, and, that's his hometown, and he's going to be there. But he did say with some of his recipes, I said, you've, constructed all these things. He truly loves making beer, that maybe he might, have somebody brew that for him. You might be able to still get it. So I'm hoping that you will, because he made just amazing beer that hopefully will not go away.
Oh, yeah. You can show somebody a recipe and they can nail it. Like I did with our chili to Virginia.
Yes.
I showed her the way.
Milli Vanilli chili.
Yes.
I showed her nothing.
Yeah, you did. You gave me the whole recipe. And then we found out like it was a combination that you and Honeyface had worked on for a while and got perfect. I thought it was excellent.
That was a fun day when we made that, actually. That
really was.
That was a fun day.
Another closing that I'm not nearly as upset about is the Matthews Brewing announcement. They have announced that they're going to be closing all of the Bahama Breezes. I think I've only been to one. It was the one at the Sawgrass Mall. That was a while ago, and it was okay. But, yeah, they're going to be shutting them all down. They've been open for 30 years. They're with Darden Restaurants. And they say half of their 28 locations are going to be converted into another Darden brand over the next
28 locations?
28 locations.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not realize they had that many.
They had 20 of them.
That's like Chili's. That's a lot. Right. That is a lot.
Yeah. They've got a lot of different brands. Darden, I believe, is out of maybe Tampa or Orlando, one of the two, but they've got in the Darden group, they got Olive Garden, Longhorn Steakhouse, Cheddar Scratch Kitchen, Yard House, Capitol Grill, Seasons 52, and Eddie V's Prime Seafood.
There's a lot of restaurants you named in there that I love.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you want to make them Yard Houses or something like that? I'm all about that. So
I love Yard House. Am I the only one that
I know
loves it?
I like it too.
Love it. I love Yard House. I was just at one a couple weeks ago, and it's fantastic. They have a lot of great beer selections. Very good. I mean, you think about the one downtown the Gardens in Palm Beach Gardens. That has been the anchor of that place, and as other places have come and gone and closed down, I think Yard House might be the only one that's kind of been the staple. That and the Cheesecake Factory.
You're right.
I feel like Yard House is never really empty. There's always something going on. I think they have good food. I love their blueberry beer.
I love a flight. And they have such good beers. You could do 10 flights and still not drink everything. That's exciting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So a couple places that are closing down. One is sad, one is not. Bird, what you got on your mind today?
So I told you guys maybe 2 weeks ago, I keep having this reoccurring dream. And I do dream in kind of like a Netflix series. It just, they always kind of pick up where they were left off at. I keep dreaming about ping pong and this ping pong tournament.
Okay.
And in my dream, I'm playing Virginia. There's people around. I'm also training for ping pong. Ping pong is in my, subconscious for some reason. What the hell is going on?
Well, we can make it happen, Captain.
Well, I'm about to buy a ping pong table.
Okay.
Do it.
And there's ways to practice by yourself if you're a maniac.
What, do you have to run from one side to the other?
No, what you do is you put up your table and you hit it back and forth on a wall, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like you would do as a tennis player. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the big reason why I love ping pong was because somebody was talking trash about how they are a better ping pong player than I am.
Right. I beat you at E.R. Bradley's, and that's a fact.
You did what I would call a wrestling match. You wrestled match me. Now, I want the fight. I want the real fight, and it's going to happen.
She's 1-0.
Start practice.
Just note that.
Start practicing, because I want it. And I want it bad.
I'll come to your house and beat you in your own yard and then take a dinosaur out of the garden as I leave.
I'm telling you right now, I am putting anything on the line. If Virginia beats me in a 21-point match in ping pong, I will do whatever you want.
I want every single G.I. Joe you have.
Done. That's how. Take Roadblock. Take Spirit. Take Snake Eyes.
When you hand them to me, I don't even know what I'm holding.
Take a Duke.
You can hand me Star Wars, and I'd be like, all right.
I know.
I got them.
You wouldn't even know.
I wouldn't know the difference.
If I gave you rocks, probably.
Very easily tricked.
When might this big ping pong match go down?
Well, my problem is this. I have challenged Virginia at a couple things. A dance-off and a ping pong tournament. You make it happen, Captain.
Well, get a table.
Get me a date.
I'll just bring you back to Bradley's where I whipped that ass once and whip it again.
Get me a date. I want to film it. I want Kevin and Denny's to be the commentators of it. I want to invite KVJ Nationers at my backyard. I want to put up chairs there. I want to make this a tournament, baby.
I'm down.
I just broke my headphones again, by the way. But you better beware.
All right, people right now are giving the odds on this. They say it's 60-40 Virginia over JBird right now.
I love...
You be the underdog.
You have no idea how much I love being the underdog. It fires me up on a level. Good. Make it 20%.
Okay. All right. Well, people voting right now on YouTube on KVJ TV.
I'll go there today.
Don't get me wrong. We about to pong.
Okay. Sounds like he wants it today.
No, I actually don't want it today.
Okay.
I'll go there today.
No. You actually win today.
What's on your mind, Virginia?
Well, I was watching this show that I love, and I talk about it a lot. And I know it's an old person TV show, but it is such a good show. It's called CBS Sunday Morning, and they were interviewing this guy who is a musician from this band called Wilco.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know him?
Yeah.
I didn't know who the cat was, but he really got me with something he said. He was talking about when he was locked up in a mental hospital years ago. And as he's in this mental hospital, the one thing that he was like, you know what? When I get out of here, I'm never going to postpone joy again. He said it became a strategy for his survival and for his life. And it got me thinking, like, yeah, don't postpone joy. Give yourself joy every day. We all get so stuck in these patterns of work and parenting and doing this and doing all the things that we have to do, but we forget to give ourselves joy every day.
Yep.
Don't postpone joy.
The only thing you're guaranteed is now.
Yeah.
Are you trying to one up my thing?
Well, also, too.
A lot of big thoughts here.
Ping pong.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with a little pong.
No, but I agree. By the way, all of the old relatives in my life love that show, including myself.
I love it. It's such an old people show, but it will have you laughing one segment, crying the next. It is an emotional journey. They know what they're doing.
That's how I found out about the dude that had, when he got hit in the head, and he became
Sculptor.
Yes.
That was a CBS Sunday morning show.
For some reason, what's the name when someone is it a savant?
A savant, yeah. He became a sculpting savant.
Tyler said, we call CBS Sunday Morning the old lady show in my house.
It definitely is.
It is. 100% is. But you know what? Sometimes you need a little old lady programming.
It gives you old lady hope.
And then at the end, they had this peaceful nature segment where they just show like birds in a pond, or they show like, animals scampering on a hillside. And you're like, meh.
And I'm sure there's been times where they've gone political. I'm not talking about those segments. I'm talking about the ones you are saying that make you feel good as a human no matter what.
Yeah, I tune out the political stuff. I'm not interested in that. I want the feel good.
Yeah, I'm not sure they even go down that road on that segment.
I'm sure they do. I mean, it is CBS.
All right, good. Point taken.
I'm going to tune that out, though.
What is the nastiest thing you've ever seen at somebody else's place? I know, JBird, you're saying some of your former baseball teammates were kind of nasty, including one guy that was letting his dog and cat just go to the bathroom all over the place.
Yeah, that was rough when you see a cat take a dump right by a stove where food is normally cooked at. And he was also a smoker inside of the house, which was awful. That was rough.
Yeah. Okay. I think if you don't have a really good plan for cleaning up animal feces, I'm not going to be eating anything that's prepared in your kitchen. I've seen somebody who actually let their cat walk on the countertop, and then they don't clean it, and then they make food on it, and this is the same cat that pooped on the rug and walked through that. Yeah, I'm good. You can't eat out of everybody's potluck.
Oh, my gosh. Potluck is a gamble, my friend.
I need to know you.
I need to know.
I need to know you on a deep level.
I ate company potluck. You don't think I went in there a little sus?
You are taking your life in your hands.
Great mashed potatoes, though.
One person said, saw some dirty underwear on the ground, had skid marks in it. That was it. That was a second date. Didn't get a third.
People gotta be careful about their underwear, and don't let your partner see your underwear if you ain't doing it the right way.
This person said, first and last date, he offered to make dinner. We ate. He took the plates to the kitchen and came back to the living room. A few moments later, I went into the kitchen. I saw the plates we had just eaten off of covered in small cockroaches. I don't know if you know this, but the little ones indicate an infestation. The kitchen was a cockroach factory.
Oh, after you ate, you saw this.
Yeah.
Oh, we're leaving. Goodbye, sir.
And he was so casual about it, too. He's like, oh, it's my other roommates. Like, no.
We're done here.
I was never really ever allowed to go to any friend's house as a kid, but the one time I did, it was really weird. It looked like there was blood on the wall. My friend ended up leaving the house to go get Slurpees at 7-Eleven because they lived right by 7-Eleven. So it's the mom, the young son, which was named Jason, my name, and the whole time my friend is gone, she would hold him and go, "You've been a bad boy, Jason. You've been a real bad boy, Jason." And I'm going, where is my friend at? And why is there blood on the wall?
Creepy.
It was a weird dog.
It sounds like the beginning of a horror movie.
Lake Park.
Lake Park be weird.
I think a lot of young dudes are really gross. One person said the birthday cake I gave my boyfriend, he had lived with two other guys. And at Christmas time, I noticed that the birthday cake was still hanging around the kitchen. It was 2/3 eaten. And it seemed like they were still kind of working on it. But his birthday was in June.
Oh
no.
Hey.
All right.
That's a 6-month-old cake. I don't know, y'all.
Can that even survive?
I mean, I guess physically it can.
If you freeze it, that thing can...
It was on a counter.
Mm-hmm. No, the kids that's not a survivable cake.
That's gross.
How do you have amoebas in that thing?
Another gross thing you see at a lot of young dudes' places is their dirty sheets. One person said, I slept over at a guy's house, and the next day I woke up with a giant pimple on my cheek. And I'm like, when did you last change your sheets? And he's like, change my sheets? He had no clue that you were supposed to wash these things regularly. And he was 27.
Oh, no.
That's gnarly.
Yeah.
Mamas, we got to teach these boys. Yeah. We got to make sure that you're not doing him no favors if you do it for him.
Yes.
Teach him how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I like how you think only guys are gross.
Well,
because they're not.
You're mostly grossly.
Mostly grossly?
Yeah.
I like that for an album cover or name.
And this person said the sheets of this guy I dated had a full-on body grease outline. It was kind of like a crime scene. You know how they do the chalk drawing? I could tell exactly how he slept. He slept smack in the middle with one leg kicked out like he'd been captured mid-nap.
All right, that actually made my stomach flip.
That's crazy. Okay, can you tell me what these 4 words have in common? Robin, bobber, Scottish, and billfold. Okay. What do you think it might be over there, Virginia?
Those are all parts of a fishing pole.
Okay. JBird, what do you think it might be?
I think it's the nicknames of a whole entire awesome crime crew that does bank heists.
Oh, okay.
High-end stuff.
Robin, bobber, Scottish, billfold.
Yeah, but it's rich, fancy stuff where...
Like Ocean's 11.
Yeah, you're almost... You kind of don't feel bad because it's like almost like taken away from the man.
You're stealing from the casino.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, zero guilt on that one.
Am I close?
Chad's on here from Jupiter with a guess. What do you think the connection is between these 4 words, Chad?
I think they're types of birds.
Okay. He's going to go with types of birds. You got the robin, you got the bobber, got the Scottish, you got the billfold. Okay, nobody has got it yet.
Oh, they're not birds?
They're not birds.
Damn.
Are they fishing lures?
That's what I said.
Lures?
I said they're like things on a fishing pole.
Okay, well, I guess I don't know what lures are. I clearly don't understand what
Does it have anything to do with fishing?
It does not.
Okay, all
It
right.
does not.
At least we have that commonality.
Yeah. We're both wrong. We're both wrong. A lot.
I did get a few texts, one from the 954, both actually from the 954. You also smart and Broward?
They got it right?
Got it right. Words beginning with men's names. Robin, Bobber, Scottish, Billfold.
Damn, that was hard.
Who the hell is named Bobber?
Bob.
All right, I do not get this game.
Where does it begin?
All right. So smart are you?
No.
Finally, they're actually dropping the prices on something. When's the last time you heard that? It's crazy. Prices have always been going up here for, it seems like, the last 5 years. Now, all of a sudden, 15% discounts. But it kind of makes sense. Pepsi Company is going to be cutting the price of Doritos and Cheetos and other snacks by up to 15%. Wonder why?
Because people are realizing that, wow, they use so much artificial toxic crap in their product. We don't want to put that in our body or in our kids' body.
Bigger problem, too. When's the last time you've opened a bag of chips and it's a full bag of chips?
Yeah.
Can I get an amen on that?
Shrinkflation.
Well, have you seen how they've changed up the coloring of them as well? Now that anything that's super processed and the ultra processed foods that they have out there, and they've removed some of the dyes and chemicals, and they've shown you now the before and after. And man, before you look at a Dorito or a Cheeto and just, I mean, it would glow. It was so bright. And now you look at it and there's no glow to it. There's barely any color. I mean, you look at it, you're almost like, I don't even know if that's necessarily orange.
It took me an extra hour in the grocery store the other night, but I went through and I scanned everything with that Yuka app.
Yeah.
You can scan the barcodes of all the food in the grocery store and see where it rates. It gives it a score between 0 and 100. 100 is healthy. 0 is bad. Okay. And I think Doritos came back at like a 12 or a 8.
Yuka waste a lot of time doing that at the grocery store.
I fell in a rabbit hole.
You want, I assume, a higher number?
Higher number is
low.
better.
Okay.
Low, like 8 is bad. These little Doritos that Rocco wanted were an 8.
Now, were they of the newer variety, and do they still offer the old variety along with the new?
Yes.
Okay.
They have the new and the old. The Simply is what the new ones are called, that supposedly have way less chemicals and crap in them.
I'm sorry.
Anybody tried those? Have you tried those?
I have.
What do you think?
They taste different.
They taste different.
Not as good, or does it matter?
I like chemicals and bad things. I'm the wrong person to talk to. I'm more upset about the shrinkflation.
Yeah.
But I will say, to your point, Kevin, you ever drink a Mountain Dew out in the sun? It looks like you're drinking, I don't know, nuclear waste.
It does.
It changes color?
It glows.
Does it really?
It's like, I shouldn't be consuming this.
Well, you're going, it's glowing.
I wonder what it's going to do on the inside of me.
It is delicious, but boy, it's glowing.
Do the new colors that they have for the Doritos and Cheetos, they make you want to eat them more or less, Virginia? You do care about the chemicals.
More.
Okay.
Yeah. When you compare them, I mean, I want to try to eat everything that's better and less chemicals and less toxins.
Now, I asked, do the new colors of the Doritos and Cheetos make you want to eat them less? And only 34% said yes. 66% said no.
Yeah, that's my people.
So, I think it does matter. I think if you like the Doritos and Cheetos, you don't want the coloring. And like for me, I'm not going to eat them anyway.
Right. You're not the target demo.
You're not me.
That's why I just kind of even wonder, how successful are they going to be? Do you think they'll take off in 10 to 15 years? Do you think that we'll have the dimly colored Doritos and Cheetos? Or will they just be like, we did what we did? But they may have to, I guess, to some extent because of the new regulations that are being put in place.
As a mom, I can tell you my kid loves Doritos and all that. But if I'm making the choice to purchase for him, I'm definitely going to go with the Simply and the better brand.
You feel like a better mom when you do that.
Absolutely, 100%. They know how to get me.
Okay.
This isn't political, but where do you go? Blue or red when it comes to your Doritos? You only get one choice.
Rocco likes them both. He just recently started dancing with the nacho cheese, but he always used to be a Cool Ranch man.
Okay, spoken like a politician.
I am going to be controversial. I'm going to say I think I like the Cool Ranch.
I love the Cool Ranch, and then I eat the red bag. I'm going, dang, I love the nacho cheese.
They both pop.
Now they got a purple one. Have you tried the purple is good. It's got a little spice to it, Kevin. You would like it.
What is the,
it's like
flavor?
a little spicy, like a little.
It's kind of like a Dorito, but it's the nacho cheese, but it's got a kick with the cheese.
Yes.
I would like that better.
Doritos does a great job at making new flavors. I got to give a nod to that. They're trying.
They have the little mini ones now, too, that Rocco loves, but yeah, they scored so low on that Yucca app.
I mean, dude, they're Doritos.
Ugh.
Yeah.
The fact that you're shocked that Doritos aren't that good.
The one that's kind of alarming, you ever seen those Takis?
Oh, yeah, those are really bad.
Those are so good. But
those score like a 0.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Gosh, they go down so easy, though.
What do those chicken biscuits score?
Oh, they've got to be low. I'll check them next time. You know what else was low? Oreos scored a 0.
Not sure I'm shocked about that.
I'm not, again, you're
0?
Dog, it's Oreos. What are you talking about? I eat Oreos because I know they're not good for me.
Hey, Denny's, can you load up that clip that I'd had? The guy had gone viral about a week or so ago. Did you see that video he made kind of showing you in his own kitchen? He was taking whatever it takes to make Oreos. And just as he kind of broke it down.
Glue in it or something.
It was
According to
crazy.
him, I was like, glue?
Yeah.
But is that real, though?
Is that real? Is Oreo glue?
Is he TikToking us?
Is he TikToking me?
Did we get tricked again?
I cannot be giving my kid glue.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to make a demonstration to make a point, but yeah. So I asked, what is the better Dorito? Is it the nacho cheese or the ranch? The nacho cheese wins out 56 to 44%.
That's close, y'all.
It's very close.
Mm-hmm. Going to get a nice little drop on the price of Doritos and Cheetos by 15%. I imagine they're doing that because of the demonization on ultra-processed foods that's happening right now. Also, they're probably trying to get you to try their new, less chemically Doritos and Cheetos that don't have that kind of glow like the other ones do.
Those are more expensive. The Simply ones are a little more pricey. Now, they do sometimes have them on a BOGO or something like that, so that's the best time to get them.
I guess maybe the ingredients are more expensive, and maybe that's why they're going to drop the price by 15% because they realize not enough people are trying them, and these things are going to tank if nobody's going to buy them and get used to them.
Well, that's also the argument, too. A lot of junk food is cheaper than healthy. Healthy food is very expensive.
You're right.
When I try to go on a health run, you're going, whoa, where are my Doritos at?
Organic fruits and vegetables are double.
That's what I saw. That was my first thought when I saw that, of course, we're dropping the price on the Doritos and Cheetos. We need to drop the price.
On organic fruits and vegetables.
Right, on food that actually does your body good, that makes you feel good.
Amen, Daddy.
Rather than something like that. I'm like, it's just, everything's always messed up, right? We do one thing, it's great. I love a 15% discount, but they're just not doing the right things.
Exactly.
Like, I was thinking everything else that Doritos and Cheetos jumped the line on. Insurance. Can we take 15% off my insurance?
Thank you.
Good gosh, yes.
I need 70%, but I'll take 15 at this point.
Yeah, of course.
Housing.
Yeah.
Some people are like, my gosh, can we take 15% off housing?
When you asked that question, the first thing that came in my head was my mortgage. I know 15%
Right.
less.
15% on your mortgage would be amazing.
Life-changing, actually.
It's gone up 15%.
Yeah, it's insane. Electric. The power is nuts.
Yeah.
My wife was telling me how much we were paying. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I walk in our room, we have 6 fans on and a TV, and no one's been home all day.
Just put in 4 new TVs.
I'm like, it's a simple way we could start paying a little less on that power bill.
Honestly, it made me really understand my dad now, looking back, because he'd always come out like 2 o'clock in the morning in his underwear and putting the air up to 80. He's going, we have to save some money around this place.
When you're a practical person and you live with completely impractical people, it's
that
maddening.
don't pay the bill.
Right.
Yes.
It's every day's maddening. It's like, oh my gosh. Some of the ones that we got text-wise, somebody said Botox. Has price of that been going up? I don't even know, Virginia.
It fluctuates, but you need to hunt for them deals, girls.
You're right. There's a big definitely a gap. Is there bad Botox out there that you should stay away from?
Well, there's bad injectors, and you should definitely stay away from them.
Mm-hmm.
You want a master injector, somebody with lots of experience. You don't want to go to somebody who's learning.
If you don't know the person and they give you a price, what's a low enough price to where you should be alarmed?
I don't know. I mean, anything below $10 a unit, I'd be a little sketch. Most faces take quite a few units.
Okay.
Mine included. But even that, I'm trying to taper that because I feel like...
A lot of people say you look so pretty today. I'm not even kidding you. There's been many comments about how pretty you look today.
Tell me more.
I know, right?
Telling you.
Look at her.
Yeah.
She's going to have to book an extra Botox appointment today. One person texted in, they said, any good chocolate. I got onto my chocolate kick just as soon as they start jacking up the prices.
Chocolate is special. Good chocolate just warms your soul.
15% off, that would be nice.
eBay and Etsy people also need to slow down the roll. I get it. You're making original stuff or you're selling stuff that's old, but to a point, you're going a little over the top to where you're pricing out the market now.
You overvalue your stuff.
Exactly.
A couple other things that people would like to see, 15% less expensive. Steak was one, and beer. Amen, brother.
Champagne.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Alcohol's gone up. Yeah. A lot of the fun stuff that actually make getting through the higher prices easier.
Thank you.
Jack the prices on those, too. It's like,
I don't know much about the beer because it makes me bloated and whiskey's gone up too, y'all.
She goes for the hard stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, we do have more KVJ coming at you that you can watch. It's called the After the Show, and we air it live on so many different platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch. And you can actually check it out on demand anytime, YouTube and even Spotify. We have the After the Show that is going to be posted up there a little bit later on today, making it easy for you. More and more people are watching on that platform now. Before we get there, though, Bird, if you would, wrap us up with your thought for the day.
Sometimes progress is just choosing not to be as hard on yourself as you were yesterday.
That is a great one.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.